Let me tell you something. I don't want another suggestion on how single Christian women need to find their man in the church, baby. The men in the church are married. The men in the church are smart. The men in the church are 5 steps ahead. We can't find our husband in the church since they're married, they're taken. We need a new plan. What is the new plan? We need to ride at dawn. We need a meeting, a society, an organization, something. We need to plan something because, baby, the men in the church are taken. I don't want that advice anymore. I need to go to Lowe's or something.
All right, go ahead, Hank, then, Viz.
Hey, you ought to go to Lowe's or Home Depot. That's why I've been all weekend, for the last 4 weekends, repairing my house. I've been, those people know me by first name already. That's how often I be in there. That's where all the men who are doing shit. Like, just go to Lowe's, just pick up some basic paint for your little kitchen, and just ask a million questions. Find the biggest, strongest, good-looking guy that you think could point you in the right direction.
And wear tights.
There you go.
All right. So with what Shan said, I totally disagree. I don't think no single person should be on the panel, because what should be on the panel is what the results these people in the crowd supposed to be looking for. So if you are actually looking to get married, you need to have a panel of people. Why have a single person up there? I might as well have a broke motherfucker on the panel of how to get rich. It's a waste of fucking time. That means nothing. I don't want to hear this broke motherfucker how to be broke. I want to get rich. I could be broke. I could go out. I don't have to go to this panel. I could be broke. But I want to hear broke motherfucker tell me how to get rich. You can't. So I don't want to hear a single person how to tell me to get married. You can't. They can't. You do nothing for me. What you can do is tell me how to continue to remain single. That's not what I want to do. If that's what I'm looking for. Now, if I'm not looking for that, then that's different. Look, I wouldn't have these people at the conference unless they look. That's their end goal. I'm not just looking for a man. I'm not just looking for a woman. Are you looking to get married? Is that your end goal? And if that's your end goal, I got a place you can go where you can meet other singles and interact, mingle, and network. But if that's not your end goal, don't waste your goddamn time on ours. But the thing about this, the church thing is funny, man. A lot of these women gonna remain single. They be at that church. You know why? Because them pastors want them to be single. I could financially benefit from you. And you know something? They look at this pastor like he's their man. They gonna keep going every Sunday, putting their money in the collection plate, 10% or better, and gonna keep them remaining single. Why? Because I know I could get financial benefit from them. I ain't really trying to help them find no husband. No, what for? Then my money's not gonna get cut off. I'm not going to cut off my nose, strike my face. Why would I do that? As soon as that man coming there and he hears that bullshit ass rhetoric he's putting out, he said, "Baby, now we don't need to keep on here. He wasting my goddamn time." Another thing, these pastors need to be preaching marriage. They need to be uplifting marriage. They need to be talking marriage. And I mean marriage to a man and a woman, not that other shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not that other shit. A man and a woman. That's what we need to be pushing. That's what we need to be promoting. But they don't do that enough. They talk about everything but that. I'll leave it there.
Real fast.
I'll second that.
Real fast, Hank. I think that, I know our ears aren't doing so. The older we get, our ears play tricks on us. But we agree. That's the same thing I said. I said singles shouldn't be up there as well. I don't know if you heard it, but it's okay.
No, I sound like you said they should have.
I did. I did not. I didn't.
So I did have a question. Like, what's the difference between somebody that's not happily married or having a successful marriage in their house and a single person? Because you have no way of identifying if that person's marriage is even successful. Just a lot of people say they married just for the sake of being married. I've seen folks that came on panels that had just got married, and now that they had that title, they feel as though they're an expert.
Well, they need to just shut up.
So even if somebody
pray it's last.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, Hank, check your audio, because I think you're saying some good things. I was trying to adjust it while you was talking, but yeah, it's like you're not talking directly to it.
It's muffled.
Yeah, it's kind of dropping out. So just check your And so I don't know if you got to position the mic differently, but just check on that. Go ahead, Viz, why I think is doing it.
Well, yeah. I mean, just going back to the dating scene being different. We all just agreed when the young lady was saying that people aren't having the conversations at the table to get to know each other, right? That's the basics of dating. So again, it's maybe the way to get in front of this person is different, possibly, right? We have dating apps, we got social media, we got single events. You'll talk to them one way through the phone, through the internet. You can come off however, whatever way you want to. But as soon as you get in front of that person, you now have to go to the traditional things that have always worked all throughout time in order to build and have a relationship with this person. So to me, again, that logic just doesn't make sense because it's still the same formula in order to find a husband or a wife. Just the tools that you use to get in front of the person is different. Sure, but you still have to show yourself approved in order for that person to choose you. The other part too, I think, with as far as with the churches and what it is that the pastors are pushing, I think that they're focusing on what they're giving because the church is primarily made up now of single women and single mothers. So they have to appease to them in order for their numbers to not go down in their congregation to not be this to not dwindle. So we have to play it safe. We got to play it safe in order to not say anything that's going to upset the masses or for it to go viral and for this church or pastor to now be canceled. So I think that plays a big role of it too.
All right, go ahead, Hank. Be back.
No, I was gonna say, can't hear him. I think what Mistaken was saying was, I think that the difference is a mindset. I think that's the mindset of individuals that are more so different than it was, like you was talking about in the '90s compared to now. The mindset of people has to use social media in order to find a woman or find a man. Yeah, that's I think is what the big difference is, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Hank, that's that goes to the issue that